morning, everybody. I think I'm live on my business page. I am here to do a little bit of lightweight endurance. I'm absolutely dripping, so ignore the state of me again. I'm always here after my classes. Don't look fantastic. Anyway, while you're all coming in, I'll just tidy up. Oh, so I hope you're all okay, and I hope you tried yesterday's little session. Oh, let me know in the comments if you did it. I think we had lots of people do that yesterday, and this is just something different again that everybody can do. You don't need any fancy equipment, just go and get 2 tins out of your cupboard and try this. So if you've not got any weights, you can use a couple of tins, put a couple of bottles of water, whatever you've got handy, pick it up and get going. Let's have a see. I can't see comments. Anybody here? Oh, here we go. Good morning, Vic. Good morning, Claire. So, is anybody else dripping in sweat this morning, girls, from those classes? Right, so lightweight endurance. If you are a woman age 40 plus, they're the kind of girls that I work with mostly. So menopausal women are my bag. I like to keep us fit and well. Lifting weights is one of the things you have to get into your weekly routine. So even if you're not an exerciser, you need to do some resistance training. Once you get to 40, girls, or we'll make it harder for ourselves to stay lean as we age. Anyway, we're going to get some little weights. So we use in class, these are 2 kilograms. So that's what, 4.4 pounds. We started off with 1 kilogram, and you could use just half a kilogram would be, I think that might be a pound, I don't know. It's in anything, just something that's more resistance than your own body weight. So something, little bit heavier to make your arms a little bit heavier and your legs a little bit heavier. Right, so we're going to get going straight away because I've got some PT to do after this. So we're going to work your arms first and then your legs. So my arms are already shot. So tiny little weight. What could go wrong with these, girls? So I want you to posture good first. So your feet want to be about underneath your hips. Good way to find this is to bring your feet together, then rotate out, and then wherever your toes end up, your heels come back. Draw your shoulders up, back and down. And these little weights, all you're going to do is lift them forward. Right arm and then left arm. Ready? Let's go. So it's right and left. So with menopausal women, you need to start to lift weights. To prevent sarcopenia. Your muscle will start to decline from age about 40, even earlier, probably 35, and that's something called sarcopenia. The only way you can increase or keep your lean muscle tissue in your body is to add some resistance training. So in here we do light weights like this, and then we do heavy weight strength work once or twice a week. So we're trying to incorporate 3 or 4 weighted sessions a week. So here you have got your shoulders away from your ears. You're not having elevation, shoulders are back and down, and the arms are coming forward. And you should be starting to feel this already in the top of the shoulders. There's nothing at all in your body that can burn faster fuel more efficiently than lean muscle tissue. So the more lean muscle you have on your frame, the easier it will be to burn faster fuel. If you've got any spare. Right, we're going lateral raise for 2 to the side. So your knuckles lead. Now, I want you to think about all of these exercises, and I know I say this a lot. Any exercise that you're doing now, you're lifting weights, your shoulders are going to work hard. You want to be thinking about your core. You want to be thinking about your abdominal wall, and you're working out through your abdominals all the time that you're lifting. So there's no need, particularly if you're lifting heavy weights or you're doing endurance work, to get on the floor and do loads of crunches, because they're not. Well, I feel like they're not as effective as you get older. You've got to do functional things that are going to keep you younger. So can you start to feel? It might be just that my shoulders have done 45 minutes, but I can feel this a lot. 4 more. 4. That's it. Breathe out as you lift. Put your belly in now and then release your abdominals slightly. Draw the abdominal wall in. Then we're going to take the arms down by the side and just lunge backward. Right leg. So it's wide. And then you drop. And then you lift in a straight line and you come back again. So it's the length of the lunge that you do. So the further back you go, the harder it's going to be. And obviously then the depth. So wide here, and then you drop down in a straight line, and then you come back up in a straight line, and you tap it. Keeping the tension in the quadriceps. So this is another thing that you've got to do. Well, as we age, we've got to do something called tug, which is time under tension. You want to keep your muscles under tension for a little bit longer. So this is why it's quite good to do slow strength work as well, incorporate it into your week. And you don't need to take loads and loads of time. You just need to think you've got to get a window of about 15 minutes, 4 times a week, 15, 20 minutes, and maybe 4 times a week you do it. You could do 3 times and then one little session a little bit longer. Because exercise is like everything else. It's a stressor on your body. So you've got to do what works, not what you think you should do. Not what we did when we were 20, because it don't work when you're 50. Oh man, 55. You've got to change it all up a bit. So if you were a beginner, you just wouldn't go down too deep. You want to keep the front knee as still as you can. Now if you wanted to make this harder, we could bring the weights in front as we drop down, and this makes it now a compound exercise. So you're bringing in more than one muscle group at the same time, and the oxygen in your body will be going to the working muscles. So it was on its way to your legs, and now you're bringing in your arms. It's going to have to shove some of the oxygen back up to your upper body, and to do that needs more energy. And if you're using more energy, you'll burn more calories. So big compound exercises are fantastic to put into your 15-20 minutes because you're using more energy. And you want to get as much out of that 15 minutes as you can. And yes, you can find 15 minutes, but if 15 minutes on our phones don't mean we're dropping off it. Anyway, I'm nagging now, aren't I? Right side again. 4 more. Wide. And drop. And lift in a straight line. And back. So wide, lengthen, drop, and tuck the pelvis underneath. So as you're going down, the pelvis here, tuck it under a little bit and squeeze the glute. That will extend the hip flexor and you'll get a bit deeper. 1 more. Good. Now stand tall, big circle. 4, 3, 2, 1. And back. So these are just some examples of exercises that you could be doing. And you could, endurance work, you need to be doing more than probably about 16 reps. Strength work, you want to be working about 8 to 12 reps to failure. So you want to, with your strength work, you don't want to get a weight, you want to get a weight, sorry, that challenges you and you're near failure after about 8 to 12. Good. 2 more. So think about your core again, your abdominals are tight. 1 more, breathe. We go from the top, forward raise, right and left. Let's go, right. So endurance, let's do 16, maybe a little bit more. 8, 7, 6, 5. Then we're going to natural raise. We'll do those for single, but we'll do both arms together, and we'll do 16 of those as well. So let's go with it. So the downward phase is the one that you've got to concentrate on. You can watch. Gravity just wants you to do that. This is the bit, the downward phase, that will give you condition. 8 more. Then we'll do 8 lunges. Then we'll do 4 around the world and we're done. Lunge back right side. 1. Forward if you want. We're going to speed these up. Should we speed them up? So if you want to, you can keep at this pace. Otherwise, let's go a little bit quicker. 1. So again, if you wanted to progress this, all you'd do is do maybe 8 to 12 repetitions up to 16 on the same leg. So let's do 4 on your right, just to show you. 4. So you could tap in. If you wanted to make it harder, you could lift your knee. 1. Last one. Feet together. Change sides. Drop down. Tap in or knee up. So the balance will come in here. One more, feet together. Around the world. 4 beats. Lift. Core in. Here, you're trying not to stick your bum out. So you want your posture good. So you're here, glutes tight, lifting high, and back down. Squeezing your shoulder blade together. Back. One more. Breathe out. And release. And that is a little taster for you this morning of something called Lift Light. So there's no need, if you want to get fit, you don't need any fancy equipment. You've got your own body weight. You've got things in the house you could use, tins from your cupboard. You just got to be consistent. So if you want to join us in Digitland, good morning, Tina. Next week we've got Sprinter Week. So it's a full timetable and there's hundreds of classes in there for beginners, from beginners to the really fit. This morning we did a very, very heavy strength session. That's why I look like this. Well done, Vic. Yeah, but if you just want any advice or anything, just give me a shout. I've got summer Sizzler starting for the 6 weeks holidays, and then in September we've got a brand new mentoring program. So if you need me to hold your hand while we get fit and healthy, it's all about your well-being, putting yourself top of the pile. Right, enjoy that. If you do it on catch up, please do comment, and I shall see you again tomorrow. All right then, girls. Bye now. Have a lovely day. Bye.